Right, so I'm sitting in my mom Volvo. It's a very strong and reliable vehicle. Volvo saved my life in Los Angeles like 6 times. Um, I guess I picked my car because sometimes my car makes me feel cool. Um, I don't know. I'm also just like running out of locations. The camera is slowly bouncing, but that's tight. We're alright. We're alright with a little bounce in our poetry pounce. I'm just sick of filming in my backyard, and life feels really hard, and I'm sick of feeling like shit, and I'm sick of filming in my room, and that's it. Um, but I don't feel like going anywhere. I'm supposed to be somewhere else right now. The story is very complicated, but big decisions are being made. A whole committee meeting thing is happening over something that happened to me, not because of me, nothing that I did, but it's important. And my stomach is doing crazy flips about it. And the fact that I have even eked out poetry with even a semblance of rhyme scheme or meaning is a miracle. I don't know if I've worn the penguin sweatshirt in a poem before. Maybe I have. But if I hath offended by repeating an outfit, which I do not really do, please excuse. Remscuse. Cause this fucking penguin sweatshirt is really rad. It's batty bad. So it's fine if it got repeated. It's instantly cold. Now we behold the time of year where I am afeared because I am cold all the time. And I do just Mr. Burns hands, and I'm always just like, help, help, my skeletal little structure cannot take it. So this feels mild compared to what I know is coming, but I also feel like running somewhere warm because it's so weird. It's actually global warming style. It was like hot, like unbearably hot summer, weird for September here today. But then the night is like, oh bitch, get ready for the winter. It's cold. Very extreme, very polarizing, as everything feels like it is right now. The polarities. Oh my, oh me, the polarities. So I may have spoken this anecdote before. Probably never showed you this in my car. I don't know if we've ever filmed in my car. Found this little guy somewhere, and it's been doing that sound for like, I don't know, 8 years. Not stopping. Pretty cute. He's my little part of my good luck charm. But maybe I've told this anecdote before. My mom Volvo makes me feel kind of cool, but it was really hysterical because these like youngster dudes, young as in like suddenly I'm in my mid 30s, and that makes zero sense to me. But like, you know, not teenagers, but maybe 20 if they were pushing that. But they were kind of checking me out. And then one of them very loudly said to the other, "She drives a mom Volvo, though, man." And I heard them, and I looked right at him, and I said, "Hey, hotties can drive mom Volvos." And they laughed, and I drove away. It was funny. We all had a fun time. But, the sun is leaving me, so here I am in my Volvo. The camera's continuously bouncing, but, yo, I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna keep going with it. Cause too much of the stressful shit on my plate. It's not great. No. So I'm gonna just flow with the flow, you know? If you know, then you know. Mosquito. Not a rhyme I wanted to make because I don't want them to take my blood. Ah! So I better get out of here. Anyway, this just kind of came into my mind because I am feeling like everything is a fight. And everything is this battle for, like, be who you are, but only if it adheres to our strict employee standards or whatever. Just be who you are, but only in a way that is pleasing and acceptable to others at all times. Or be who you are, but change it when and how we need you to. Just trying to get a job, feeling like a slob. Everything feels like the blob, the monster, just gaining this unrestrained terror, just building on its own monstrous blobbishness to eat everyone. That's how everything kind of feels to me. So, bye-bye, sun. Here we go. Let's get this done. Is the light possible in here? Could we give it some, I guess we can kind of, sort of. I don't know if that even helps, but here we go. This is how I felt. These are things I felt today about wishing that I had, like, a crew, that I could feel like a part of something, that we were gonna, like, do stuff together and weather the fucking storm and break free of the norms and be something better. So, and not a go-getter, because what even is that? Okay, so here we go. Just feelings. And really, Strawberry Milk should have done this. I should have had her do it, but I was too tired to hit her up. I'm too tired. I'm not hired. No one's hiring me. I'm too tired to go find her. So, I'm gonna do it for you. Just little old Teal's the real deal. All right, it's called A Homemade Float for Those Ready to Rock the Boat. Ragtag fucking parade of renegades, left to our own devices for days. We've got a whole lot of hell to raise. In praise of chaos, we don't want you to save us, and we're not about to behave unless we're getting paid. You can degrade us all you want. You can taunt and shame us, and we'll just keep on flaunting this shit. We ain't about to throw some fit 'cause you don't like it. Sit down and mind your P's and Q's. We'll fucking party without you. If you are tardy, we'll take that as our cue to let loose. We don't need your approval or your truce. We don't care if we offend or amuse. You're dancing or you're dipping. That's for you to choose. But a tight grip on the rules is not something we can use. Your assumptions and frontin' are all an elaborate ruse. Everyone here has been bruised by the truth. You want some undisputed proof? Well, then get in here and fight tooth and nail for it, dear. Nothing's as it appears, and if you think this world is crystal clear, well then, we're not trying to hear it. It's a veil, and we'll pierce it, and then you'll see differently. Fuck all the fine print. Fuck all the hidden fees. Fuck ever trying to appease these masses. Fuck all your discount life coach classes. Maybe you need the glasses from They Live. Maybe then you'd stop accepting the bullshit they give. Maybe then you'd begin to see what real is. But how you gonna feel shit from under a lid? Just flip it, switch it, resist the grid. Don't you want to feel as you did? Don't you want to feel like you did as a kid? Where have you hid yourself now? You gonna allow the best to slip away? When you pick that route, there's a price to pay. Y'all are starting to not be able to see me, aren't you? Hi. When you pick that route, there's a price to pay. You'll rue the day you chose the rows of clones over your own deeper instinct. Be a seeker and a shaker, not a link in some machinery's chain. You want to regain your light or watch it drain. Conformity is pain. Conforming is a strain on all the magic you contain. Refrain from the circle of sameness. The ones who act so perfect and blameless. The 1% and the phony famous. Their snobbery is contagious. the straight robbery of what sustains us. Watch out, I'm about to cuss. The cage that controls us is fucking rusting. We have every goddamn right to be mistrusting. The fucking nut of revelation is about to be busting. I'm sorry if you find that disgusting, but it's accurate of the erupting we're all pretending not to be witnessing, while they're conducting profit-extracting experiments on each and every one of us, while distracting our minds and putting each soul in a bind, trying to find what it is about their appearance that needs changing, while someone with high clearance and a fat paycheck gets paid more to see that we neglect the real problems or reject any hope to solve them in favor of the flavor of the month scandal and all the addictive trite hype we can handle. The threat to our survival is tangible. But we can't help but open our mouths for the force-fed dribble of internet influencer quibbles and a considerable number of rigged blunders for us to blame ourselves about. Cut that shit out of your diet. They'll try every trick in the book to get you to try it till you're hooked and can't fight it. If we're gonna survive, we gotta survive it, we gotta elevate our humanity, not hide it. Despite the onslaught of hard-fought gains and formidable pains in our asses, we cannot buckle to this system of knuckleheads. We must surpass it. Saving the whole fucking world is what we've been tasked with. We can't just rip bong hits. We gotta get stronger than the system is. Drop your numbness. Dig down for your grit. Anyone who knows they have a soul is fit to exhibit their strengths and go to the lengths needed to impede this defeatist, go ahead and let the bad guys lead us business. There can be no forgiveness for pressing our resources through a sausage grinder until every step is a reminder of the mess and the bind we're in. Fuck the expressionless runway models and the bottled, sealed, and sold fake grins of these empires of sin. Join in with the renegades who refuse to be played for another wasted day. Don't accept tasteless lies sold by faceless spies. Just realize there's another way. At least I pray that there is, 'cause I'm not sure anymore, kids. 'Cause it feels like we're hitting the skids of it. Shit. So, that's what I got to say. I really like this little monster on my CD player. Yes, I still listen to CDs, ancient ass me, but I just like that little sticker. He's just kind of like expressing a lot about how I feel. Yeah, there's some real things going down right now. So anyhow, that's kind of how I felt. And a lot of that is just imaginary. Like, I'm imagining this posse that I'm leading the defeating of the bad guys with. And we're, like, in it together and shit. And we're, like, strong. And we make each other stronger. And we don't care if we belong. Because they don't control us any longer. But really, I just feel, like, pretty fucking alone. And isolated. And, like, what do I do? But what do I do? But so what should I do? That's how I actually feel. But it would be really cool. It would be really appealing to feel like I was in some sort of movie where we were like, yeah, we're ready to take this on. Boom. But I don't really feel ready to take anything on. I feel, ooh, look at that blue that the night makes. The night is making a really beautiful. Let's like look at it. Let's look at it. Let's not let our car die. Oh, here's the darkness. And there's the blue of it all. Whoa, y'all. That's a really beautiful blue that's happening. We'll come by our little mailbox lamp to get a little more light. But yeah, sure, it'll be all right. Hopefully. Hope is what I got. Just remember that. Hope is what I got. Sorta, kinda, a little bit. But yeah, dang, look at that blue. Earth is doing that. Go Earth, go Earth, go, go, go Earth. Show them what you're worth, Earth. So yeah, I wore the penguins too because, however my poem started, I liked how it started. Renegades. How the fuck did it start? Now I feel stupid because I wrote it. It started with a thing and a word, and those words were Wordsworth. Holy spurts of craziness. Ragtag fucking parade of renegades. Ragtag fucking parade of renegades. It's a ragtag fucking parade of renegades. The same truck drives up and down like 6 million times a day. It's really weird. But, the penguins just kind of made me think of a ragtag fucking parade of renegades. It kind of made me think of that. Because they're just like, they stick together. So, that's it. That's what I have for tonight. And, you bet your ass I'm going to be coming with some more tomorrow. Even though it feels really hard to articulate a single thought, hope is what I got. And so I'm going to keep doing it. Because we're in like the 270s, y'all. And there were days I didn't think I would be able to keep forging ahead with this past the 10s or the 20s. But just look at me. Look at me. I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it. Look at the blue of it. Okay, I'm just rambling on. Dang-da-ding-da-ling, sing my song. So, I'm gonna go inside. And I'm not gonna hide from the things I feel. I'm gonna write real poetry about it. Coming back again. Back and forth. All day. Okay. So, stay tuned. Okay? Here comes the moon. Stay tuned.